Well, it's days like today when you may not be sure what to wear. Long pants, crop pants, a skirt. Then there's the dilemma of which shoes go best with each outfit.
Problems, problems, problems. We guys have it easy. But if you need a little fashion help, we have it for you next on Talk of the Town. Also today, Mr. Food has the do's and don'ts of buying corned beef.
And also from the kitchen, we'll be trying out Chez Jose's famous gourmet dill chicken salad recipe. It sounds great. And Miss Cheap wants to hear your money-saving ideas that could win you some cash.
Roger Scruggs has some incredible heads-up makeovers to show off, and Davey takes us to a new and improved hands-on facility that the kids can enjoy in Rutherford County. It's all next on today's Talk of the Town.
Why do I choose leader drugstores? They're real neighborhood places, and they're independently owned, so the pharmacist knows me. Would I pay more for what I get at my leader drugstore? Absolutely. Do I pay more? Absolutely not.
This month, buy 1 liter complete allergy liquid for $3.49 and get the second 4-ounce bottle absolutely free. Stop by Hackett's Pharmacy on Dixon Springs Highway in Carthage or Waverly Prescription Shop on East Main Street in Waverly.
Before you drive to Dalton, Georgia, come check out the huge selection and savings you'll get right here at House of Carpet in Murfreesboro. We've redesigned our showroom and added 11,000 square feet of warehouse space. We've got Oriental rugs in various shapes, as well as custom-sized rugs. House of Carpet also has the hottest styles in carpet, hardwood, and vinyl flooring, even ceramic tiles, and it's all in stock now. Come by the House of Carpet, Highway 96 in Murfreesboro, and remember, a room without a rug is like a kiss without a hug.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is Talk of the Town with Merrill Rose, Harry Chapman, and Debbie Allen around town.
Hey, if you got questions, we got answers.
That's right. That's what we're all about, especially fashion answers today. New links, new shoes. We're going to tell you exactly what to wear.
At least for the women. You guys don't ever have to worry about stuff like that. It's just not fair.
Well, you know, sometimes we do. I mean, sometimes whether you wear cuffs or no cuffs, you know, and sometimes does it break at the shoe or does it not break at the shoe? Does it come higher?
See, only a fashionable guy like you would know all that stuff. I'm impressed. Good for you.
It's pretty much stayed the same for the past 600 or 700 years, I think.
Since Knickers, right?
Well, since Knickers, yeah. Thank goodness we don't have to wear knickers anymore.
Oh, boy. Well, we've got help for the ladies today. Some great fashion advice for you. And also, we've got the story of a great song.
This is true. Tia Sillers and Mark D. Sanders gave us the great song, I Hope You Dance. Wrote a book on that, best-selling book. Now they've got a follow-up called Climb, another book, and it's really an inspirational book for people who need a little pump and lift up in their life.
And don't we all?
Yeah.
That'll be great. I know you're going to enjoy that. Also, Miss Cheap is here. She's got some of the great picks for the fun things that are cheap to do this weekend and how you can enter the cheapest of the cheap contest.
And you know we've got food. We have food for you every day, and this one is a good one. It's dill chicken salad. It's from Chez Jose, and
Yum.
I guarantee it's good.
Sounds great to me. We've got fabulous heads-up makeovers coming in our second half hour today, and we've also got one other thing that I've forgotten. What was that? The Discovery Center, of course, in Murfreesboro. It's so nice to have this little thing in your ear.
Voice in your ear that says...
An extra brain just when you need it.
That little voice said, Leland is standing by to bring us up to date on the weather. How about it, Leland?
All right, how about it? Got a little sunshine, got a few clouds out there right now at the midday hour. This is the view from Skycam, and here at the station, we've had a fair amount of cloud cover and some sunshine through the course of the morning. And as you look at the sky, you can see a few of the clouds, but as you look down on the ground, you can see patches of yellow there, a little bit of the sunlight that's hitting the ground. Temperature here at the station, though, going down a little bit. At midday at 11 a.m., we're about 68, 69. At the station now, we've gone down to 66. I'll show you some other temperatures here in a moment. But first up on radar, a lot of the rain activity is now south of town from around the Birmingham area. You can see the movement of this over the past 2 hours as it continues to decrease in intensity. On this view of Storm Target 5, really not much out there at the time, and I do think that a lot of you all will be dry now as we go through the course of the next couple of hours. At the airport, it is now 71 degrees. At the station, though, we've gone down. Look at Bowling Green, 63 in Jackson, and in Memphis, temperatures will continue to go down a little bit, so maybe by the end of the day, a lot of you in the upper 50s and lower 60s. Tomorrow won't be a bad day across the area, but maybe just highs only in the mid-60s. The satellite photograph, you can see that little hole there indicating some of the sunshine we got this morning. A few more clouds rolling through here. This afternoon at 3 o'clock, maybe a stray storm or two, but most folks dry. Mid to low 60s at 5 o'clock, about 59. At 10 p.m., we'll go with a temperature of about 54 degrees. So as we go through the next couple of days, some good weather in there for the weekend. We'll talk about that in a moment. But as a lot of people are thinking spring, they're also thinking about what to do about spring clothes. So let's check in now with Meryl.
I told you we got all the answers for you, Leland. Our smart shopper is here, Denise Davis, with some great ideas about figuring out spring fashions. There's lots of different skirt lengths, lots of different pant lengths, and lots of different shoes. So what goes with what and what's a fashion don't? That's what we're going to find out.
Well, there are a lot of fashion don'ts out there, I'm telling you. And the neat thing is that at least we have a choice now. Unlike Harry, we have a lot of choices to make.
Right.
I'm sorry, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
It really is, and so you have to be on top of these things. But we're going to show some great ideas about what don't do. You were asking me, where do you see these things? Just keep your eyes open, you'll see them.
Definitely. Well, we have some beautiful models here today, and first we will show you the wrong shoes to wear with a great-looking outfit, and then we'll show you which shoes work better. Here's one that looks a little wrong.
Yes. She has on a cropped pant outfit, wonderful outfit from the Limited. It is just gorgeous, very popular right now, polka dot top, couldn't be more fashionable. And then she puts on the mules. It won't work. It totally cuts the whole line of the outfit and makes it just really a fashion don't.
So here's something that looks a lot better.
Yes, these wonderful shoes from the shoe department. Now, they are just incredible. And plus, like I said, this is more of a business outfit. This might be something you would wear to work. It's not something that you can get away with putting something very casual with, because these pants are all over the place. And the nice thing is the fact that Savannah here is very tall, has very long legs. Now, if she had shorter legs, I would definitely say do not wear an ankle strap, because that totally cuts the length of your legs and makes you look a little shorter. And I would even suggest, if you're on the shorter side, not wearing pants of this length, because it definitely cuts your length. But with her, she can get away with this, and they're very popular right now. And these shoes are just great. Pointed toes, ladies. Still out there. Your feet are going to hurt for the rest of our lives, I guess.
It doesn't bother me at all. You look great. Thanks a lot, Savannah.
Thank you, Savannah.
Okay, let's take a look at our next mistake.
This outfit from Lerner, New York, these track outfits, these wonderful leisure suits, kind of sports outfits are all the rage right now. This is a perfect example of what not to do. Putting on your dress shoes. I don't care if it does match.
And people actually do this?
They actually do.
But here's the right look.
The right look. You've got great new athletic shoes out there. These are like from the Rack Room Shoes with this outfit from Lerner, New York. And make sure if you're going to wear something that's track-oriented or sports-oriented that you do think sports when you come to shoes. I see this in the airport a lot, people with these outfits on in high heels, and I'm thinking, maybe not.
To carry the look from head to toe.
Exactly.
That's cute. Thank you
so much, Tara.
All right, next before.
Now this is Caitlin in this great mini skirt from Gadzooks. It's got the purse, got the belt. She is so hip, and then you see those shoes. Bless her heart. Those shoes definitely are a don't.
Way too dressy for a denim dress.
Dressy, great shoes. Strappy white sandals, beautiful shoes, but not with that cute little outfit from Gadzooks, no.
So here's a better choice.
Gadzooks has these shoes that you might want to pick from. These wonderful wooden platform shoes. It reminds us all of the 70s. And they're still very, very hot. You know, if you're going for a funky look, pick funky shoes.
Yeah.
It's just that simple.
Really fun. And again, that carries it from head to toe so that everything goes together.
Exactly.
Looks like you planned it.
Yeah, it looks like you had an idea when you started that day.
Is that about a 4-inch heel on that platform?
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Gadzooks has a lot of clothes for younger people.
And it's terrific on
Does that
her.
give you an idea?
Yeah, that looks great. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
All right, our next before look.
Yes, Claire
right
is
here.
in this great, wonderful outfit from Eddie Bauer, but she put on her nice brown sandals, which is a don't.
So what's the don't? They're too dark?
They're too dark,
Okay.
they're too dressy. Those are something that you would wear with a nice skirt.
Okay.
Not cropped pants, little capri pants, no. But you know, at Eddie Bauer, they've got it figured. So you can go in there and get your own slides. Claire has on this great outfit. I love those cropped pants. I love this wonderful, you know, these raincoats are huge, plus these bright colors. Pinks are going to be very, very popular this year. And this is kind of a actually a melon. But go for bright colors. They have these pants in all fabrics and all kind of designs.
Really cute and comfortable, and it kind of ties the whole outfit together, doesn't it?
Exactly. See how much better that looks?
It really does. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Next we have Jessica. Now, Jessica's don't, please.
It's pretty obvious, isn't it?
She has on this great dress from Lerner, New York, and then she puts on these short boots. Now, short boots are hot, and they're wonderful, but you don't wear them, first of all, in the summertime, and secondly, or you can, but you're going to be hot. But secondly, you don't wear it with this wonderful dress. But, you know, we changed that. We put her in some nice sling-back closed-toed shoes and this great dress that she might want to think of this dress as something she would wear out just a special occasion, like Easter. She could wear this wonderful church dress for her. The nice thing about this dress is that it is knit and very, very comfortable.
Beautiful.
And she could also dress it down, too. I mean, if she wanted to dress it down, she could take those shoes off, put on some strappy sandals or some flats, and some little ballerina shoes, and dress it down.
That's a versatile dress, but
it really
really make it
really
the dressy
is.
outfit.
I think so, too.
That's beautiful.
Thank you, Jessica.
All right, we have one more before shot to show
Now,
you.
this is Jenna. She's in this great dress from the Limited, and I'm embarrassed that to put her in those shoes for that, because look at that. You've got this great, wonderful dress for a special occasion, and you put on brown heels. No.
This is so much better. Look.
Yes, you have to remember when you're going for something more in the fancier ways. Come on down here, Jenna. Let me show you those shoes. Go for a light shoe. See how the metallic just blends in with the skirt. It doesn't cut the whole line of the outfit. And always remember, pink is very important for spring this time.
That's a great look. And
Isn't
so much better
beautiful?
choice than the big clunky brown
I was
shoes.
going to show the bustier top that goes with this skirt. These are also very popular for spring. So, ladies,
Check it out.
yes.
Good. All right, Denise,
Thank
thanks
you,
for doing the
ladies.
shopping for us. We appreciate
It's
it.
been fun, I have to say. Of course,
great.
you know, now people are going to be covering their feet now when they see me.
I know, that's all right. We'll put a list of all the stores at the mall that you can find all of those shoes, too. Thanks so much.
Thank you so
Now
much.
let's head over to Harry.
Thanks a lot, Meryl. It's not often you see two hit-making songwriters take off their songwriting talent and turn it into a best-selling book. That's exactly what Mark D. Sanders and Tia Sillers did with the mega-hit song, I Hope You Dance, and subsequent best-selling book, I Hope You Dance. Inspired by the overwhelming response of their book, Mark and Tia decided to go forth with another encouraging book. This one is entitled Climb, and we're delighted to welcome Mark D. Sanders and Tia Sillers to today's Talk of the Town. And I wish I'd known this. Your husband, Mark Selby, was here 2 days ago,
Yeah, 2 days ago.
entertaining us as well, and it's good to have you and Mark back.
She always has a Mark with her.
I know it.
It's one of my specialties.
So what do you think?
I only work with guys named Mark.
I'm disappointed, though. I thought you were going to do the weather for us today.
I was so excited, and Leland said I could, and then at the last minute there was a little bit of a snafu, and I was in the powder room, and I missed my opportunity.
You missed your opportunity. Would you come back and do weather for
I
us?
will,
sometime?
absolutely.
All right,
And I'm
let's-
starting meteorologist school.
Oh, what kind of school?
I don't know what it's called. The person that...
Meteorologist.
Meteorologist. That's all right.
Yeah.
That's easy. Well, you could write. That's all that matters. This is. Congratulations on this book.
Thank you.
I Hope You Dance has inspired so many people. Why did y'all want to write this book, Mark?
Well, some people just can't stop. No. You know, we had things to say, and we did a journal for our Hope You Dance, and we had to write little pieces in the journal. And one of them was about, life being like a mountain and you got to climb. And somebody at Rutledge Hill suggested, you could you could take that and make a book out of it. So we did.
And the book is divided in like several parts. Tell me about that.
Well, basically, there are things as you're climbing or walking through life, there are things that are going to hold you back and keep you from being able to climb, like regret and denial. And then there are other things that are going to actually make the journey much easier, make you lighter on your feet, won't weigh you down, and those are things like hope and faith. And we kind of divided into these different things that are either going to basically hold you back or keep you moving forward.
Do you spend a lot of time together collaborating and thinking about these ideas?
Yeah, we've spent so much time together. Her husband, Mark, and her writer, Mark, are...
You're interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
Interchangeable,
But
right.
yeah, we do. It's a lot of work. And this book is a lot bigger than our last book. And I told Tia after we finished, I said, I like writing short things, like 3-minute songs,
30-page books.
30-page
This time we went a little...
Well, let's talk about that writing process, the difference between writing a song and writing a book.
Well, this is harder. Writing a book is harder because this was not a book of fiction, or it didn't have a plot. This was literally sitting down and thinking, what is the difference between faith and hope? And how do I define that? What is the difference between love and loss? And how do you define those things? Whereas a song, half the time, is that the words tumble out and they rhyme and there's music and all these different things that are cradling it.
And you can wrap your mind around a song.
Yeah.
A lot easier. So this was a real challenge, and I'm happy with the way it came out. And you'll see there's glimpses of songwriter from page to page where we just try to be clever quickly. But we had to think over the long haul, and it was a challenge for us.
And there's several pages of the book that actually turned into songs for us, too.
I was going to ask you that. Did any songs come out of that?
Well, there's one page on the section of love, and it's a poem that starts off, I think love has wings, I've seen them flutter, and that all became a song.
And we're just waiting for someone famous to record it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they were knocking on your doors, not vice versa, because you both
we're
have
knocking on a lot of doors.
Well, you both have had such great success with your songwriting, and did you continue that process during the process of writing this?
Songwriting is like therapy. You have to continue it for it to work. And
if you go too long without it, you begin to go a little crazy.
Yeah, so we have to write songs. That's what we do.
Speaking of a little crazy, I understand there was an alternate cover or something?
Yes, I'm still really heartbroken over the cover. The cover that I wanted had a curly-haired, red-headed little kid with an iguana sitting on her head, and it said climb. And I mean, the iguana climbed, and I just loved it, but I love this cover, too. I have to be politically correct.
I think that's a wonderful cover, and you guys have given us so much inspiration out of I Hope You Dance. I know you had so many letters from the journals in the last book of folks, how you've helped along the way. And we thank you for that, because we all need help and inspiration and love and hope in our lives.
The funny thing is, we need inspiration and hope, too.
Right.
So that's half the reason why we write these things and read these things.
And you write a book of, telling people how to live with hope and inspiration, and then you realize, uh-oh, I need it, too.
Yeah. Quickly, High Hopes, something that you and writer Tim Nichols
April
are involved in.
April 6th. At High Hopes. Harry's one of the honorary chairmen, and it's at the Wild Horse. This year, Anthony Edwards and Jason Priestley are coming from Hollywood to be with us.
It's a great benefit, all benefits High Hope School, which is a wonderful school.
Preschool for special needs kids.
Auction dinner, great entertainment. Tia will be there marking up bids, and we may even make her do something as well.
That's right. She'll get up and sing.
There you go.
Harry, we appreciate all that you've done for helping us with our book and High Hopes, and what a great guy.
Well, you guys inspire us. You give us good feelings. Because if it weren't for songwriters in this town to make us feel good and happy and loved along the way, we appreciate you very much. By the way, they're having a book signing this afternoon at 5 o'clock at Borders Books on West End. For more information, call the Talk of the Town hotline. Climb. Get it.
See you there.
Let's go over to Meryl now.
All right, got a question for you. Are you a real cheapo? If you have some great ideas for saving money, it could win you a really big prize. Well, maybe not a really big prize, because the person who's running this contest is the cheapest one of all. It's Mary Heads, Miss Cheap, and it's time again for the annual Cheapest of the Cheap contest. And Mary's here to tell us all about it. Well, it's not a big prize, but it's a neat prize.
Well, the top prize is $249.99. I mean, that's pretty good. You couldn't give them
the extra penny and make it $250?
We've got to cut a few corners on it. But it is a great contest, because not only do you get the prize money for the first three places, but you also get this fabulous goodie bag. And it has things in it like an entertainment book and a smart card, and it has my Miss Cheap's Guide to Getting More for Less. And
that's priceless, of course.
Priceless, of course. And sounds tickets, and then there are door prizes for the 50 winners. I mean, there are 50 people who win, who are picked to be the top cheapsters.
And the 50 people get lunch at the fabulous Palm restaurant, which is definitely not cheap. How do you swing that?
Well, I'll tell you what, those people at the Palm are great, but they let us everybody gets to bring one guest.
Wow.
And the event is really fun. And, cheapsters need to stick together. It's a good thing.
So what kind of ideas are you looking for?
I'm looking for anything that'll save money, whether it's a little money or a lot of money. It needs to be original. It needs to be something that most people could do. And it just needs to be something that would help people save money.
Do you remember some of the big successful winners from last year?
Well, people have been really creative. One of the winners was a lady who took advantage of a free concert at Belmont, I think it was a dance program at Belmont, and created a birthday party for her daughter around that. Since the program was free, the children got to go free. The people at Belmont insisted that they have the party there, and so they had a room for them after the show. And some of the dancers even did a little program with the girls at the birthday party. So that was taking advantage of what was there, and something most people could do.
So a lot of that is just using your imagination, using some creativity, and coming up with great ideas.
Right, and some of it is much simpler than that, and not quite to the extreme, of planning. But I'm just looking for anything that saves money, because the more tips that we can get, the more ideas we can share, and more people can benefit.
That's right. Okay, so you send them in writing. You don't want phone calls.
No, I can't have phone calls, but they need to come to the Tennessean to Miss Cheap, and they need to be in by April 14th.
Okay.
So we've got a whole month almost to do it. They need to be in writing, and you need the complete address and a daytime phone number, or they can be emailed to me at the Tennessean. It's misscheap@tennessean.com.
Okay.
But I'm looking for lots of entries, because this is really fun, and you can enter as many times as you want, and just need the name and phone number.
Good deal. Quickly, we've got some fun things going on this weekend you want to tell us about.
This is a great weekend. The St. Patrick's Day Parade is on Sunday, and
that's free.
It's free. Goodwill is having their half-price sale on Saturday.
All the Goodwill locations?
All the Goodwill locations except the outlet store.
Wow.
They open at 8 o'clock, and they've got everything, shoes, clothes, all that sort of thing half-price. The furniture and all is not half-price, but all clothes and shoes. Another thing going on this weekend, starting on Sunday, the Carter's outlet, Carter's that makes the children's and baby clothes. They're setting up an outlet out at Opry Mills, and it's across
like a temporary store kind
of? For 1 month, I think, and it's across from Apple Barn, and nothing is more than $7. So it's about a 70% savings for people.
So either for kids, grandkids, or if you've got like baby gifts, shower gifts,
it'd be great
like
for that. It would be great for that. And then the Hermitage is going to be half price on Saturday in celebration of Andrew Jackson's birthday.
Nice.
And he would be 236.
Wow.
I believe it is.
And free birthday cake, I heard.
Free birthday cake, and the half price applies to adult tickets, not children. But it means you can get in for $6. So.
That's great. Okay. Lots of good events that you can check out. And Mary Hance, of course, wants to get all of your entries for the cheapest of the cheap contest. Get that wonderful lunch at the Palm. By the way, have you figured out who you're going to take as your special guest to the Palm?
Well, I was going to ask you, Meryl, but I would rather you enter yourself.
Oh, man. See, I thought I was going to try to be really cheap and get a free lunch out of it. It didn't work at all, did it? You see the email address right there at the bottom there, or you did just a moment ago. It's mischeap@tennessean.com. You can email your entries there, and you can check our hotline for more information. Thanks a lot.
Thanks. Stay cheap.
Okay. Let's go to Harry.
I've got a good lunch for you right here, Meryl. And it's free. We've got a great recipe for you today from Tamara Bischoff from Chez Jose and Renee's Gourmet. Tamara's going to show us how to make delicious actually it's Renee's dill chicken salad, recipe number 3098. And we got to put your name in there. We just can't call it dill chicken salad, can we?
That's my middle name, actually.
Well, now, how did you come up with this? Because you've put the dill in there, which is kind of unusual, isn't it?
I'm heavy on the dill. You can kind of do it to your modification, but I had a restaurant. I was in H.G. Hills. A lot of the viewers probably are going to recognize the chicken salad. It was a very big seller there. And went to Chez Jose, and now we expanded our catering menu, which I think I spoke about last time I was on here. And this is an awesome box lunch to do for different corporate, personal, tea parties, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why we call it Renee's. We have our own expanded menu that's not just Mexican. Not that our fajita bar is not awesome, and
It is awesome as well, but I tell you, I'm a connoisseur of chicken salad. Absolutely love it. So let's put this one together and show how to do it.
You help me.
Okay, I'll do it.
Okay, this is so easy. I mean, it is really it's one of the easiest things you can do, Harry.
Yeah.
I really like to buy boneless chicken breast, and I take virgin olive oil and I baste it with garlic and olive oil, and then I can't believe it's not butter, and drizzle it all over it, and bake it in the oven for about 375 for about 40 minutes. Kind of check it, but it's very juicy. Your house is, I'm a garlic nut anyway, so I think y'all probably know that by now. Everything I said is very garlic.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, so you take the chicken and you take kitchen scissors, is what I've learned to do after making bulk amount of doing this, and cut up your chicken after it's cooked.
Easier to cut that way, huh?
Yes. And then you take, meanwhile, while the chicken's cooking...
Do you want to put this in here?
You go ahead and dump that in there now.
Dump it in here, okay. It looks great.
And I kind of go by what my grandmother taught me. I just kind of throw it in and do it, but I did leave you guys with a guide, so the people that don't have that little knack.
There, right, okay.
And then I chop celery. I don't chop it very finely because I like that crunch and I like that texture.
Right. Just dump this
Dump
in there?
that in there, too.
Okay.
And then you take grapes, and I cut them right in half, very
Every
easily.
chicken salad's got to have grapes in it.
Yeah, this
That's
is
according to Harry. That's Harry's rule.
And when I'm cooking the chicken, what I do also, Harry, is I take the dill and I sprinkle it over there halfway through. Drizzle a little bit more. I can't believe it's not butter, which is the fat-free butter. This is actually a light chicken salad, and you cannot tell it at all. You're going to find out. And just tossing that around. And garlic salt to taste, and then pepper.
Bingo.
Now you're not going to need all the sour cream, because I just made a small version.
So we're just going to put a little bit of the sour cream in there?
And you might want to use the other spoon. I don't know if it might work better. You're good.
We can do it like this, yes.
You got your name on that other one over there. I know you do.
I've been watching it. And just kind of mix this in with our chicken here, right?
And I'm going to put some pepper in here. Once again, after you've already peppered your chicken, you want to continue to add a little bit more pepper in there. Now you're going to need more sour cream.
Oh, okay. So you kind of do this in the process. You don't...
Yeah. You do it to... If you don't like sour cream... This is actually a light sour cream. If you don't like sour cream that much, then you kind of do it to your taste.
Just work it around.
But I'm a very heavily dill person. I love dill, so especially fresh dill, so you can do that. A little garlic salt.
You know, this is almost better just put on plastic gloves and do it with your hands.
Well, I do that, but...
Well, see, I figured you did. And the amounts that you have to make, right?
Yeah. So, and we serve this at the store at Chez Jose, and we do box lunches, and we have beautiful presentation. We have croissants and a wonderful little fruit side, chips, and homemade cookies.
Right.
And it's awesome.
Okay.
A little bit more.
I'm not through working yet, huh?
I need to work.
You're making me work with that chicken salad today, aren't you?
You've got your name on that big fat one over there.
I know. Okay, we got about 30 seconds, and we're going to put the almonds in?
Throw the almonds in.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the dill.
Okay. Oh, come on, you got to get more of that.
All right, let's go for it.
Oh, now we're cooking.
Put some color in there.
Now we're cooking.
All right.
Okay, I just kind of
And this is awesome to do, like if you're having like an appetizer type party, and you can put it in a little phyllo pastry. You know.
Well, you can see what we've done over here. There's the big one, you know, that has my name on it. But off to this side, you can see what we've done with these right here. Yeah, well, I'm just going to slide this over so you can see. And bingo, this is if you're having a little party, right?
And it does not taste low fat. It's great. It's really wonderful.
Okay, let's find out.
You like? Did I do good?
Tell them what recipe number it is.
It's recipe number 3098. And you can find it on your website, and definitely try it. You don't have to make it low fat, but you're going to love it. You really are.
That's pretty good.
Doesn't taste low fat, does it? And don't forget about Chez Jose. Cinco de Mayo's coming up May, so...
Get ready for it.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Tamara. Good to have you with us. Okay. Okay. When we come back, Mr. Food gives us a lesson on a St. Patrick's Day tradition.
There are a load of corned beef types on the market. Which one is best? We'll talk about it.
Looking for a sofa or chair? Crescent Wholesale has hundreds in stock and thousands of fabrics for special order. Now 10% off the regular discounted price. Quality made, exceptional tailoring with 8-way hand-tied coil springs for comfort and durability, ready for immediate delivery. Now 10% off the regular discounted price, only at Crescent Wholesale Furniture.
Thousands of Tennesseans are injured on our roads every month. The folks at Stillman and Freeland know Middle Tennessee. It has been their home for 3 generations. They know the legal profession and they understand your needs. They will help you recover what is rightfully yours quickly and discreetly. If you cannot make a trip to town, no problem. Just call Jay or Mike at 1-800-967-2246 or visit us on the web at jstillman.com. Let us work for you.
You're 25 years old and you've been dropped from your parents' health insurance policy. You're 65 or you're retiring and you know Medicare alone won't give you the security you need to enjoy that retirement worry-free. Maybe you're recently divorced, an entrepreneur, or you're working for a company that doesn't offer health benefits. If any of this describes you and you live in Tennessee, call this toll-free number now. We're hearing stories like yours every day, ever since Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee introduced health insurance for individuals. Grateful people who tell us about how they were dropped, how they were too small, how they couldn't get a straight answer from other insurance companies until they called Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Call this number, and you'll learn about which Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee plan for individuals is right for you. Call now. Insurance for individuals from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. More hospitals, more doctors, and more choices to call your own.
At the Lawhon Furniture Building in Nashville, all of these sofas are $2.99. All of them, every color, every style, only $2.99. This cherry sleigh bed is only $2.99. Poster beds are $2.99. All of them only $2.99. At Lawhon, these 5-piece dining rooms are $1.99. Cherry or oak, only $1.99. During this huge sale at Lawhon Furniture. Exit 47 off I-24 at the foot of the Jefferson Street Bridge. Lawhon Furniture, Nashville.
This week and next, there'll be more corned beef sold than any other time of the year. I mean, it just seems right for St. Patrick's Day. So this is the week that we get all of the questions about all the different kinds in the market in both the meat and the deli case. And it can be a bit confusing, so here's a little rundown. First, there's raw corned beef that we cook ourselves. Usually comes vacuum packed, and some have the pickling spices already in with the pickling brine, while some have the spices in separate bags that we can add to our corned beef as we boil it if we want. And they come in brisket and round cut both. How do we know if it's done? When it's fork tender. Plus, there's directions on the back. But it takes a little while for sure. But for those of us who love the old-fashioned home-cooked taste and are short on time, there are the pre-cooked corned beefs. You know, the kind we'd find in our deli case. Now, they may be a few cents more, but with no shrinkage and the time that we save, they're becoming very popular. And as for which cut to buy, if we're looking for the real traditional full-flavored corned beef, that's the brisket cut. Tends to be not as lean, but it's juicier and fuller flavored. If we prefer leaner, no problem. Try the more popular today, leaner round cut. Even though it's more money than the brisket, it's easier to slice, it's less fat, less waste. So either one is your choice, but no matter which we choose, served with all of the traditional go-alongs as a main course or maybe piled high on our sandwiches. We won't want to just wait for St. Patrick's Day to enjoy corned beef. Yeah, because it's truly a year-round tasty goodbye filled with, ooh, it's so good.
Ooh, that looks good.
It does look good.
I haven't had a good old corned beef sandwich
I was
in a long
thinking
time.
the
It
same
sounds
thing.
great.
Corned beef sounds really good.
You'd go to a deli or something for lunch. What do you think?
That sounds like a good idea to me.
Definitely. Well, keep watching for more wonderful recipe ideas and tips from Mr. Food every Tuesday and Thursday right here on Talk of the Town.
And still to come in our second half hour, they've got a new name and a new home. Debbie takes us to a hands-on museum and environmental center where there's loads of fun for the whole family.
And you may not recognize this mother-daughter team and these mothers-in-law because they are sporting brand new looks from Heads Up. Wait till you see them. Plus the news and weather after this.
Hey, Mom and Dad, Heads Up Haircutting Center would like to introduce their family to your family. Heads Up specializes in kids' cuts, and they have all the trendy new looks and matrix styling products the teens love. Plus, Heads Up always makes sure you and Dad leave the salon looking and feeling great. So why keep driving all over town? Heads Up can take care of your entire family's hair care needs, from fashionable matrix hair colors to perms. Heads Up is your family's one-stop professional beauty source. Call today. There's one near you. Heads Up. Fishermen, hunters, and boaters, don't miss the Tennessee Expo Sportsman Show this weekend in Smyrna. Come see what's new and learn from the best at the Tennessee Expo Sportsman Show.
At B.F. Myers, we know there's a lot of other furniture choices out there.
That's why at B.F. Myers, we work harder on everything we do.
Well, we shop at B.F. Myers because of the personal service. We come in and everybody knows our name.
When I come in here, they treat me as a friend, not a number.
B.F. Myers has a family feel to it. You get service, selection, and price. And, you know, friendly atmosphere and just makes you want to come back.
We've got what you're looking for.
At B.F. Myers Furniture.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is Spotlight on Business.
We're going to do a buttonhole.
Meet Cindy Kelly of the Sewing Center. She sells sewing machines and teaches a creative hobby that can be rewarding for a lifetime.
Here at the Sewing Center, we have everything for the beginner to the most sophisticated. This is our top-of-the-line machine. It is the Designer 1 by Husqvarna Viking. It's doing embroidery. I think anyone can do it. Anybody that wants to learn to sew, whether it's home dec, whether it's quilting, you can do it. At the Sewing Center, we do not just sales.
but we also teach you how to use your machine. So you can have classes as basic as straight stitch, zigzag, blind hem, to how to program, how to do embroidery.
Learn to sew and a whole lot more at the Sewing Center, inside Joann's at Rivergate and Cool Springs.
You're good to go and ready to sew when you get out of here.
Now at Doctor's Value Vision. Buy one pair of glasses and get a second pair for you, a family member, or friend free, including lined bifocals or trifocals free. Or buy a pair of glasses and get a 3-month supply of disposable contacts free. Why pay more? Is this doctor a killer?
Doctors don't make mistakes. We commit malpractice. It's a pretty fancy word for murder.
This ex-cop exposes the truth. Phoebe Newworth guest on an all-new Hack Friday.
You're watching Talk of the Town with Merrill Rose, Harry Chapman, and Debbie Allen around town.
Lots of fun things in the second half of today's Talk of the Town. We'll discover what's new in Murfreesboro at the Discovery Center.
Plus our heads-up makeovers. You don't want to miss those.
And the sunny skies are on the way. Leland will tell us about that and more in our 7-day forecast.
Well, first we want to get you caught up with the news of the day. Jamie Reese joins us at the news desk with that. Hi, Jamie.
Hi, Harry. Thanks, Harry and Merrill. Good afternoon, everyone. For the first time ever, a woman will lead the Metro Nashville Police Department. Today, Mayor Bill Purcell named Deputy Chief Deborah Faulkner acting chief. She'll serve in her new post while Metro searches for a permanent replacement to outgoing Chief Emmett Turner. Faulkner, a 29-year veteran of Metro PD, downplayed the historic significance of her promotion.
As a police officer, as a female, I am aware that I perhaps bring different sensitivity to issues, but more importantly, I've been trained and educated to know what a professional law enforcement officer should do.
Faulkner says she will apply to fill the job permanently. Mayor Purcell says he'll work with government, community, and civic groups to coordinate a nationwide search for Metro's new police chief. Charges will not be filed against 2 Springfield police officers who shot and killed a man last month. Officers Robert Murray and Joe McLeod shot Randall Grogan at his home on February 18th after responding to a domestic violence call. Police say Grogan came to the door with a gun in his hand and the officers ordered him to drop the weapon. The officers allegedly opened fire when Grogan pointed the gun at them. Although criminal charges will not be filed, the DA says he will present the case to the Robertson County grand jury. A man wanted in connection with a murder in West Nashville earlier this week has been arrested. 34-year-old Walter Terrell Edmondson turned himself into police yesterday. He's charged with criminal homicide in the death of 20-year-old Clevon Adams. Investigators say Edmondson and Adams were playing cards with 2 other men Tuesday at this apartment complex on Patterson Street. At one point, Edmondson got up and left the room. When he came back, he allegedly pulled a gun and shot Adams. Walter Edmondson is being held in the Metro jail without bond. Metro police are looking for a driver who may have triggered a fatal hit-and-run accident in Jolton yesterday morning. 64-year-old John Emley of Nashville died when the pickup truck he was driving collided with another pickup on Whites Creek Pike in Jolton. Police say Lee struck a cow that had been lying dead in the road, which sent his pickup into the opposite lane in the path of the other truck. Police say evidence at the scene shows the cow was killed by a hit-and-run driver. The driver's car has only been identified as a red General Motors vehicle. Police say it's missing its right front headlight and has a damaged front grille from its collision with the cow. If you have any information, you're asked to call Metro Police. That is a look at the news. Now let's go back to Merrill and Harry.
Okay, Jamie, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. All right, there's lots of new things going on out in Murfreesboro, I understand.
Now, that's where Debbie joins us right now. Well, we're having a little audio problem with that. Sorry I can't bring it to you right at this time.
Well, we'll tweak it a little bit during the commercial break here, and we'll see if we can bring you that story.
Okay.
Stay with us.
Creating the look in your home can be time-consuming and frustrating. Here at the showroom at Jack Stickley Plumbing, we can present to you 1,000 possibilities of creating the look in your home. Make a bold statement in the kitchen. Shed warmth and style to a formal setting. Exude class and elegance in the bath. But which look is right for you and how do you decide? Come see the design experts here at Jack Steakley Plumbing. Together, we'll find the look you want. Come in soon. We've got a great sale going on now.
At Captain D's, we serve broiled, baked, or battered fish, shrimp, clams, seafood, stuffed crab shells. About the only thing we don't serve is sushi. And you know, you're just going to have to go somewhere else for that.
At Captain D's, our guests get a ton of choices. And during Shrimp Celebration, you can choose our biggest shrimp deal ever. The new 24-piece shrimp dinner. Get a boatload of D's tastiest shrimp, the fixins you love, and new sweet chili sauce at an amazing price, just $3.99. So come on in, because at Captain D's, you're always welcome aboard.
Nashville Carpet Center. Come in and look around. That's right, just look around at our super selection. Carpets, rugs, and every kind of flooring. Before long, you'll discover our expert service. Nice people giving you friendly guidance. No pressure. Keep looking. Notice our genuine savings. Sensible low prices posted on all our carpets and rugs. No gimmicks, just low prices every day. So come to Nashville Carpet Center, your place for floor coverings, and look around. You'll find something you like.
You're 25 years old, and you've been dropped from your parents' health insurance policy. You're 65, or you're retiring, and you know Medicare alone won't give you the security you need to enjoy that retirement worry-free. Maybe you're recently divorced, an entrepreneur, or you're working for a company that doesn't offer health benefits. If any of this describes you and you live in Tennessee, call this toll-free number now. We're hearing stories like yours every day, ever since Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee introduced health insurance for individuals. Grateful people who tell us about how they were dropped, how they were too small, how they couldn't get a straight answer from other insurance companies until they called Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. Call this number and you'll learn about which Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee plan for individuals is right for you. Call now. Insurance for individuals from Blue Cross Blue Shield of Tennessee. More hospitals, more doctors, and more choices to call your own.
We're going fishing on today's Talk of the Town. Hi there, I'm Debbie Allen. You're looking at the Tennessee Live exhibit at the Discovery Center at Murphy Spring, which used to be the old Discovery House. They've taken it from a little bitty house, and now they have a huge center with about 20 acres of wetlands that they're developing here in Murfreesboro. An incredible hands-on exhibit, an incredible science center for children and families. Why don't you meet Billy Little? He's the executive director of the Discovery Center. You've kept the intimacy of the little house on Maple Street, and yet you've changed in a big way. Let's walk and talk and show folks things, okay?
It's really been fun.
How have you done that?
Well, we really put our whole focus on making sure that when kids came in, they'd feel comfortable, that they wouldn't be, like, overwhelmed by a massive building. Right? We want them to focus on what there is to do, focus on each other.
And so what are they doing right now? Looking for fossils?
There's a little dig pit, and there are actual replicas of Tennessee fossils in there. There are pottery shards, things that would be found in Middle Tennessee. And you can see Rachel, one of our staff, is helping them identify what they're finding.
And so actually then you do have leaflets
that
show them
that they can match up with.
That's great.
Also, we use this, we have like the Great Pumpkin Festival, these big family events, and we put like treasure coins in there. We use everything that's here, we use in different ways at different times.
That's great. What are the fellows doing over in the corner with the Cherokee?
Well, I guess they're checking out the dugout. We do a lot of programming about Native Americans. That's such a popular topic in elementary school in the fall, so we do a program indoors and outdoors at that time. This is a little local history exhibit over here. We teach about Tennessee history.
That's great. Is it true now, with this huge fire truck in the middle of the building, that you had to build the building around the fire truck?
Yeah, actually it is. People kept rolling their eyes at me as we planned this, but this is a wonderful fire truck that's had a long history serving Murfreesboro. And the chief of police of the fire department, Bobby Swan, was associated with this. And we use it to teach fire safety. So it's really very useful to the children, and we hope that they'll have a safer life because of it.
And here, this is a place I heard is so popular, the Creation Station. What happens in here?
Well, any kind of creative or messy process, there's always, on the weekends, we'll have different activities set up for the walk-in visitors. Depending on what the school teacher asks us for, they may be doing a science program. Then the art would relate to a science activity. But you can see it's just a whole variety of activities to choose from. This little one painting over here. I'm about to paint her hand.
Oh, how sweet. What are you working on? What are you going to paint? What are you going to paint, honey? My hand. That's great. I bet you could put paint all over it and then put it down and make a print
of your palm. Would that be fun? Mama, is that okay? Don't get it on your pretty dress. Have fun. Bye-bye. That's fun. It feels cold, doesn't it? Is it cold? Does it feel good? Is it squishy? That's fun.
Debbie, this is fun. Here the children are drawing right on this, and it looks like they're drawing on a piece of glass. And for some reason, they're fascinated with this.
That's super. All of these things in the creation station.
And I want you guys to see what he feels like. He feels like a shell.
And here then in the Wetlands Laboratory, is this the actual hands-on place with all the animals?
This is one of them. We do it in a couple of places, but yeah, today this is the busy place. We have kids here from Bradley School, and they're having a good time learning about the corn snake.
Ah, the snake is
Let's
out
go
of the
check
bag.
it out close up.
Ah, oh, this is beautiful.
Beautiful color.
Let's see if the children like the snake. Do the children like the snake? Ooh, Miss Debbie doesn't really like snakes. Do you like snakes? Do you? Have you been learning lots of fun things about the snakes? Ooh, when you touch it, ooh, it feels smooth.
And what do you know about it from its head all the way down to its tail? What does it have?
It has a backbone.
It does. Very good.
Yeah, they're already learning. Look at all the fun things they're learning about reptiles. Okay, so this is just one of the hands-on places.
Right. We do animal shows every hour also. This is a school group that's here. But if you just came to visit on an hourly basis out in another end of the museum, we do a little show or program every hour. So it's available to whoever comes in.
Outside the Discovery Center, you're still very much under construction, and yet what a vision you have for these 20 acres of wetlands.
We are so excited to be down here. There's, this, as you know, it's an urban wetland. So right in the middle of downtown, and we've got great blue heron, kingfisher, beaver, probably a few snakes, lots of turtles, lots of fish. So it's just an amazing resource.
And all of this will be developed to let the children and parents take advantage of it. I said, let's go fishing at the beginning. You really do, and we'll have a catch and release fish pond.
Yeah, this was part of the old water and sewer treatment plant, but we'll be able to, there are all kinds of fish and turtles in there. So we'll be finding all kinds of things.
All right, we've got about another month for this construction to take place, and then you'll have to come see it. A lot of neat things happening here in Murfreesboro, and one of them just happens to be the Discovery Center at Murphy Springs. Thanks so much, Billy. I'm Debbie Allen for the News Channel 5 Network.
All right, it's time now for some great makeovers from Heads Up, and Roger Scruggs is here. And Roger, good to have you with us.
Good to see you, Harry.
5 ladies who've gotten some new looks here today.
Real makeovers here.
We really do. Let's first start and take a look at Liz Whitbeck. Liz is from Cookville, and this is her before picture. Liz is ready to ring in spring with a whole new look and said she was game for anything. She told us earlier she wanted to keep a little bit of her gray, so we'll see if Roger agreed. There you see Liz before, and here is Liz, the new Liz. I like it, Liz.
Thank you.
And you did get to keep a little bit, I guess, in there.
A little bit of gray.
Yeah. Roger, let's talk about that.
Midget in there, Harry.
I know. Tell me about what you wanted to do here.
Well, you know, I like kind of the shape of her hair. When we discussed it, she said she kind of always wanted a wedge. So we kind of cut that off and stacked it a little bit, and I think it's really appropriate. We put some blonde highlights in there and just overlay it with a little blonde stain, a tin in. And that does leave a little gray, and she's multicolored, but she's more of a blonde than
Which
a
is
gray.
more of a natural look.
Exactly. As people get older, the hair lightens, and it's just appropriate. Sometimes I think it's a little too much to take them dark.
Makes your eyes jump out there, too.
Oh, she's got a set of eyes, don't she?
Real pretty. Congratulations. Real pretty.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Now let's meet our next. You'll say hi to somebody real quick?
I'd love to say hi to my
Okay.
grandchildren. They're all in one group watching today.
Okay, well, thanks, Liz. I'm glad we had it. All right, and sorry, I jumped the gun there. Now, Connie Tate lives in Hermitage. She has her hair colored every other month, but it was you're laughing about that, aren't you? But she was in need of an update, and Style Connie told her she'd like to brighten the highlights when she sees it on other people, when you see bright highlights on other people. And I tell you what, we've got a whole new look with you, a redhead. I'm telling you.
You like it?
Yeah. You know, when I saw you earlier, and I thought your hair was naturally that color. Yeah. I thought it looked really good.
She has, she freckles. She's fair, you know, and a red occurs naturally. So, I mean, you can almost put red on anybody, in my opinion. And when someone says, I may go red, that just gives me an opportunity to jump
go
on
at it.
That's right.
Yeah. Well, I like this. And you kind of
we trimmed it up a little bit. We contoured it a little bit. She has the option of we'll see on some other models doing this little fringe thing or turn it under. And Laura thought it'd be more appropriate to turn it under with this outfit. We've got little highlights in here and a little copper red combination and a wee bit of her natural color, so it
looks good.
Multicolored.
A lot of colors.
And who do you want to say hi to?
Well, I'll say hi to my sweet husband, Wilson.
Well, Wilson, you...
Watching, I hope.
Okay, Wilson, you better be watching. You're going to be in big trouble. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
You bet. Congratulations to you. Now, there's Linda Harper, all the way from Lafayette over in Macon County. She has her hair colored every 6 weeks or so to get rid of the gray and told us she usually keeps it short. Be watching for her daughters coming up in a moment. But now, let's see how Mom's makeover turned out. I like this. Boy, you really let them go to work on you, didn't you?
I'm game for anything.
Were you nervous about it?
Not really.
Okay. Well, Roger, let's talk about what you wanted to do here.
Everything here is textured pretty much, except for that little bob, that little wedge. And this is really dug out, you can see. This is just really what's going on right now in hair, and there's hundreds of versions of it. It works really good when you do all this texture and then you do highlights and lowlights, so it really makes it piecey feeling. But works good with her texture.
You like it?
I really do.
Anybody you got daughter-in-law here, but you need to say hi to anybody?
I'd love to say hello to my son, Caleb.
Okay, Caleb.
And my Uncle Charles. He's not been feeling well lately, so I'd like to say hello to him.
Okay, well, Charles, we hope you get feeling better. Thanks a lot. And right now, let's meet Desiree Harper, Linda's daughter. Now, she has a good, thick head of hair, brown in color, and about shoulder length. Desiree, you will go with just about anything to be quiet and be versatile, but the Heads Up Makeover team had something special in mind for her. And there you see the new Desiree. I like that. What do you think?
I love it.
I think you got some highlights in there. That looks really good.
Yeah.
And you let them cut it a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Nervous about that?
No, not
nervous
too
now?
No.
Okay. Roger, what do you want to do there?
Daisy's a pageant girl.
Oh, yeah, I can see
we want to keep her runway ready, so to speak. This is all chipped out and dug out, and this current feeling going on, and some really nice highlights and lowlights in there from Miss Laura. So that's just about the show.
That's really a nice look. You like it?
Yes.
Good. Anybody you need to say hi to?
I would like to say happy birthday to my best friend, Janie Green, and hi to all my friends and family.
All right. Well, great. And happy birthday. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Desiree. It looks great.
Thank you.
All right. Now is Spencer Wicks. Now, check out her big, beautiful curls, because this is natural, folks. Very, very curly. And Roger wants to tell us about a new way they use to achieve this new look you're going to see right now. There you see the before, there you see the after on Spencer, and boy, I mean, this is straight hair. What'd you do here?
This is Japanese technology. You know, there's so much curly hair in Japan, go figure, you know. But these guys have invented a straightener that really works, primarily for Caucasian hair. But, I mean, this will be here until it grows out from the roots, and we're doing them, and I mean it's a rage all over the country.
Wow!
It's about a 4-hour service. It's kind of expensive, but for someone that fought this curly, nappy, uncontrollable hair all their lives, it's a nice change from trying to round brush it and curling iron. It works. It stays.
That's amazing, because the curls say you used to be straight hair, and your mom said about 12 you got a permanent, and that stayed, right?
Right. It's always curly.
Yeah, and you kind of straightened and did some highlight.
No. Excuse me, Harry. There's no color. There's a wee bit of oxidation with this process, as all perms or chemicals are. But I think it'd give her kind of a highlighted feeling.
Who do you want to say hi to?
My husband, Toy, and all the people at the Macon County Times.
I know. She's one of the big reporters for the Macon County Times.
And her sister,
Desiree does too. Thanks very much, Spencer. Roger, thank you. Some very nice looks here today.
Thanks, buddy.
And Laura's over there did a good job too.
As usual.
Absolutely. And we'll be back to check the weather right after this.
This portion of Talk of the Town brought to you by Heads Up Hair Care Center.
If you knew the benefits of minimum coverage from Safe Auto,
Can you turn it up? I can barely hear it.
you might be a big fan too. 1-800-SAFE-AUTO. Minimum coverage for minimum budget. Now available in your area.
Kroger Plus shoppers, get ready for Super Double Coupons. This week only, manufacturer's coupons up to $1 are worth double their face value with your Kroger Plus card.
This week, Choice Boneless Chuck Roast is only $1.49 a pound. Kroger Singles Bar or Shredded Cheese are 6 for $6. And Red Globe or Thompson Grapes are just 98 cents a pound.
Go Krogering and get super double coupons now.
Doctor's Value Vision's buy one, get one free sale is back and better than ever. Just buy one pair and get a second pair for you, a family member, or friend absolutely free. And now at Doctor's Value Vision, your free pair can even have line bifocals or trifocals free. And they can be ready in 1 hour. Or buy a pair of glasses and get a 3-month supply of disposable contacts free. And we offer professional eye exams, no appointment necessary. Why pay more? Save at Doctor's Value Vision, now open in Cookeville.
January 2005. 22 months, over 630 days, 16,000 plus hours. A real long time from now. In other words, you have like forever to pay for the Rooms to Go furniture you buy today. No tricks, no harm, no mandatory monthly payments, and absolutely no interest adding up. It's a free ride till January 2005 to celebrate our Rooms to Go 12th anniversary. That's first payment January 2005. The real deal now at Rooms to Go.
Independent Living Aids, your local power mobility specialist, introduces the Pronto from Invacare. With SureStep technology, the Pronto drives smoothly over thresholds up to 2 inches while maintaining stability. Now you can maneuver safely in and around your home or take it with you wherever you go. The Pronto M71 disassembles without tools for easy transport. Our free in-home evaluation will help determine which mobility product is right for you, and you may be eligible for coverage with little or no out-of-pocket expense. Independent Living Aids, local and reliable.
It's Watson's early bird sale.
I know it's early, but we're dealing in pools, spas, and tanning beds.
Get a jump start on spring break with a home tanning bed. We've got the right beds to fit anyone's budget, starting at $9.99.
Reserve your pool and save. All sizes in stock and on sale. Free spring installation.
See the newest in Cal Spas and Viking Spas. 6 months, same as cash. Early bird discounts on patio furniture.
Plus, close out pool tables, game tables, and gas logs.
At Watson's, we have all the fun.
Alrighty, it's Survivor Night tonight. I just checked the CBS website for the previews. It says a surprise tempts the teams with some new dynamics. Maybe it's going to be a switch or a swap or something like that. That might be interesting. And of course, it's date night for the swimsuit model Jenna and Dave, the rocket scientist. They're going to get dinner and a shower and a nice comfortable bed. Some dynamics going on there, too.
I think you may be right.
I think Alex is supposed to get injured, and Gene overhears something that changes everything for the women. So lots of good things going on tonight on Survivor.
All right, then let's get over to Leland right now.
Well, weather-wise, some showers and thunderstorms across the area this morning. A lot of that stuff has diminished now. A cold front in the process of pushing through, and temperatures are starting to fall over the area. Take a look at the radar. Storm Target 5 indicating that a lot of the area now dry after some scattered showers and storms this morning. Now, for the remainder of the day, temperatures dipping down as we look down to about 46 for tonight, and temperatures by later in the day in the low 60s and upper 50s. Tomorrow, 65. Then for the weekend, a small rain chance on Saturday, maybe a bit higher chance as you work your way into eastern Tennessee. 72 on Sunday, and a thunderstorm chance on Tuesday. Ron has the latest on the weather tonight at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Harry, Merrill.
All right, and of course, don't forget, tomorrow on Talk of the Town, we'll be talking with that person who got the boot off Survivor, the Amazon.
That's right, so watch it tonight, then tune in tomorrow for that interview. Also, if you're planning a trip with your family, we're going to have some great tips on how to choose the right travel destination.
And building or remodeling a home, well, we'll show you a place where you can buy direct from manufacturers and save a bundle on cost.
We'll also show you some ideas for spring cleaning projects to make that cleanup a lot easier.
Plus, we'll get a visit from our resident dermatologist, Dr. Denise Fun.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
From the News Channel 5 Network, this is Spotlight on Business.
Schwann's Fine Foods prides itself on convenient service, great food.
We've been around since 1952. We're a free home delivery service.
That sounds good.
We stop at people's homes once every 2 weeks, and we take care of their grocery needs.
There's no minimum order. There's no contracts. We're there for you.
We have morning, afternoon, and evening delivery. We have well over 300 items on our rolling grocery store.
These are the unbreaded chicken breasts.
If you want to know more about Schwann's, just drop in on Tracy Smith or her sister, Tammy Katz, around dinner time.
I love the convenience that they come to your house.
It's easy to order from Schwann's. You can tell the route manager what you'd like, use their toll-free phone number, or order online. Plus, Kevin has a special offer for you.
We've got a new customer offer, and that is for a free dinner with their first purchase. That is how confident that I am in our product.